Music to me, like all the albums I put out, the songs I create, they all, almost without fail, start with like a feeling, which to me is connected to like an internal soundtrack. That's how I approach music. On the personality tests, I interpret the world through feeling. So there's always like a feeling that I have an impression of something, and then the sounds are my tool to like make sense of the feeling, if that makes sense to you. Others might journal it out or write a story or take a photo or fix a car or have a long conversation. For whatever reason, sound is always that place that I begin interpreting. Even when I write a song, lyrics are the last thing I do. Every single song starts off with just me singing gibberish and playing guitar and like painting with sound, because those make me feel a certain way, and then I'll attach words later. So actually approaching a story without words makes sense to me in some ways. So as they're filling me in on the story beats and then giving me kind of like quick storyboards and inspirational art, those all have, feelings and impressions attached to them. So then I take those and kind of enter into the story, and then I start exploring the soundscape that I feel like is connected to this. So it's taking place and sort of like, for those of us who live in the Midwest and East Coast, this is like the West. It's Yosemite and sequoias and redwoods, and to me, even sound-wise, there's touch points for composition through American history that is the West, like Copeland and these others. So even in the beginning of the film, when the bear's looking over the edge of the chasm, we have like these horns that come in, da, da, which to me felt like that feels like Copeland or Last of the Mohicans or something, because in my mind it's actually connected to like Americana. It's cinematic, it's Americana, but with the Americana introducing instruments like banjos and mandolins and dobros and these very sort of Appalachian / American folk instruments. So the merger of folk with cinematic would have been kind of the palette that I was playing with. But then again, like interpreting what's the soundtrack? How's this soundtrack making me feel? And then trying my best to like attach that soundscape to the images, which for me was really fun. I really enjoyed it.